Okay, this is part 2 of Raw Food Diet, what I did to lose my weight. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention in the first video is that what makes a raw food diet is the fact that the food is not heated above it's a little discrepancy on this issue, but I would say to about 110 to 120 degrees. The food cannot be heated above that because after that point you kill the enzymes. So that's what makes a raw food diet, is that the food is living and that the enzymes are intact. So that's the most important part to remember if you want to partake upon this particular diet. Okay, so what I would suggest for someone who wants to get on a raw food diet is start juicing. Make your breakfast your juice. So they say the best juice to have is green juice, if anyone's ever heard of that. It has a lot of oxygen in it, and that's what gives you the energy, and it's a great way to start your day. Now, it's not the most pleasant thing to drink. I'm used to it because I've been drinking it for about 3 months, but I'm used to it. But I tell you, if you can do it, it's the most wonderful thing. Everything, your senses start opening up for you, and you just have a happier and more positive outlook on life. So what I put in my green juice is parsley, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, which looks like a collard green, but the stalk is white. They also have red Swiss chard. So I said parsley, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, cucumber, and celery. So they like to keep the juices with 5 or less different mixtures, but the green juice is okay. Now, it's going to taste really bad the first time you make it. But I would suggest taking out maybe the celery, putting an apple in it. So the first thing you're going to need is a juicer, because how are you supposed to juice this stuff? They have a Jacqueline juicer you could just go to Macy's or any place and find a juicer. So the juicer is really good too because they go straight into your bloodstream. So that's good about that too. And you have to take the first steps. So I guarantee if you get a juicer, you might not need that gym membership. So you have to take the first step somewhere, or you may not need to buy that extra gym equipment, So save your money and go get a juicer. It's going to run you about $100 to $300 depending on where you get it from. So that's what you could juice. And then after you drink your green juice, you can drink any fruit juice you want. You can do apple juice by itself. You can do apple and ginger, which is great. Get the ginger from the store. It looks pretty weird. I can show everyone pictures too if they want to know about how the fruits and vegetables look. But anybody in the store, if you go to Pathmark or Stop and Shop and you just pull one of them dudes that ain't doing nothing on the side, be like, come here, show me what a ginger look like. Or a Swiss chard, because I didn't know what these vegetables was, and my father first told me about them. So, and you could juice anything that you want. Lately I've been on a pineapple grape ginger mix. It's delicious. And all the fruits will be really sweet. Papaya is really good for you, but you can't juice it. You blend it. So you may mix that with any of the juice you want. You juice your pineapple juice, and then you put that in the blender, and then you cut off a papaya, and you put that in the blender with the pineapple juice, and you blend it together because the papaya is really soft inside. So you can't juice it because it gets mushy and it doesn't juice well. So you'll learn that there are certain things that you can't juice. And I know this is a rough start, but for anyone that has any questions or just comments that they want to ask, just ask me, and then I'll post another video with all of the comments. So when your body doesn't have to digest things, it is free to do other things. That's what's so important about this. So I would recommend literature. There are a couple of places in New York, for anyone that's in New York, that wants to go to a raw food restaurant. There's place in Manhattan in the Village called Quintessence. That's on 10th Avenue. That's 10th Avenue, 10th Street between Avenue A and First Avenue. And right next to Quintessence, it's a little shop. Like, you might miss it. It's like a hole in the wall. But it has an orange awning. And right next to Quintessence has a whole bunch of raw food things, like items that you may need, like a blender and literature and stuff like that. If you can go to the store and pick up a raw food book, pick it up. You know, if you don't want to pick it up, if you want to bother me with questions all day, ask me. Right, so that's one place, Quintessence. I forget where I'm at. Like, my memory is just shot. But it's good that I'm doing the YouTube videos. I'm getting better with my memory. There's another place. There's one in Brooklyn called Raw Star. That's on Washington Ave. If anyone wants that address, I can get it to them, but I don't know it off the top of my head. And then there's one in Harlem called Raw Soul, which is really good. It's good like Quintessence. I like Quintessence the best, but Raw Soul is good. That's on 145th and St. Nicholas. It's actually on 145th Street between St. Nicholas and Edgecombe. So that's good. And if there's anyone who doesn't live in New York and wants to find a raw food restaurant, there is a website called rawfoodrestaurantguide.com. Or you can just do an Ask Jeep search for raw food restaurants in the U.S. and that'll come up. And you could go in, stop, and they'll have a plethora of information, more than I could ever give you, and literature. Or you can go into Whole Foods and they have a literature section. Whole Foods is a great place. Whoever invented that. Or any organic store that you have, like Whole Foods, go there. It's great. You'll find a whole bunch of literature there. Because the best thing is to read up on it. Read up. Read. And it'll change your life. Whoever does this, it'll change your life. I'm 36 pounds lighter and different than what I was before. After I did the raw food diet, after I started doing the raw food diet, I cut my hair. I am using apple cider vinegar to wash my hair now. You know. So you think of you want the things that you put into your body. It gives you so much more control about what you put into your body, because it's your temple. And God gave it to you. And this brings you closer to God, eating the foods that He grows out from the earth. So take a look at the things. And I mean, if you do it for anything else, do it because you want to lose weight. Do it because you want to see what happens. I guarantee that it will change your life. So juice in the morning, juice your green juice, juice your fruit juice, and then have a salad. And then the rest of the day you eat what you want. But I tell you, after you start juicing and then salad, you're going to be like, I don't really want that hamburger for dinner. Let me see if I can find something a little healthier. And that's how you get into it. So even if you can't juice the green juice, even if you can only juice the fruit juice, juice the fruit juice in the morning, and then have a salad. And try not to put any dressing on a salad. You can put a little olive oil. My mom likes balsamic vinegar. You can put a little olive oil and apple cider vinegar on it, and then that'll make it nice. You can also put a little apple in your salad, and it makes it sweet. Put anything you want in your salad. Avocados are really good. Sprouts are really good to put in your salad. I usually do a mix of, for my salad, I usually do a mix of like mixed greens and romaine lettuce. Put cucumbers, red peppers, and yellow peppers. Stay away from green peppers because green peppers are actually under-ripened red peppers and yellow peppers. That's why they're the cheapest. You ever notice that? You go into a store and the green peppers are like 99 cents a pound and the red peppers are like $3.99. 99 cents a pound and $3.99. It's a ripoff because they know it's not that good for you. As good as the other stuff. Cucumbers, red peppers, yellow peppers, onions, sprouts, any type of sprouts you want. Avocado, and that's it. And then anything else. You can put peas, carrots, apples, So that's it. I wanted to give that little advice out today. If anyone has any more questions, just make sure to hit me up. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you for everyone who's viewed my videos thus far. I hope they've been somewhat entertaining.